It's moving day.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Denver Broncos. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken at the goal line.
What kind of hit was that? God, this stuff gets on my nerves right now. Anyways, y'all, we here. This is WIT, the league I hate so much because I don't have a quarterback. But shit, we gotta make it work. My guy I'm playing, it's like 2 and something. But we don't look at that. We don't look at that. What we do look at is this fucking long pause. You know what? Nobody respects my pause. I'm not respecting their pause. Just saying. Ignore the mess in the background. I'm packing. Packing still. So, got the new place. As soon as I get it up and right, it's going to look nice. It's going to look nice. Oh my God, can we get the game going? Please. Please, 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 please. I hate when people do that. They start the game and then they pause it and jump.
At their own 21-yard line.
Is Von Miller out? Who the fuck is Von Miller out?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Man, when did he get hurt?
Here's Prescott. This to Jarwin. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This defense for the Broncos.
See, now I got to pause it. Because hold up. Whoa, whoa. Where the fuck did he break his finger? He didn't get hurt last game. Whoa, whoa! I didn't do no training either. The fuck? Whatever. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do what it do, baby.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike 22, Mike 22. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. Yeah, what do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will tell you, stop his running game first, because he is at his best off of play action when all of your linebackers come up to the line of scrimmage after the fake to the running back, and that allows him room and space to make a decision downfield. So take away the run, and that allows you to drop into coverage and blanket the field.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. And remember, they've had their open week already, so it's going to be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there on game day, and I'll make sure you're ready for the next.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Yep.
Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun.
Bro, how is everybody catching these tight fucking passes like that? I hate that, man. In real life, he's not catching that. He's not catching that in real life.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other.
I hate
6.
I'm just going to play.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance.
I clicked on it on triangle.
Huge way.
That's a pick.
Football back 4 times in the win.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's
that was a pick.
Away and incomplete.
I'm really confused on how Von Miller got hurt.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Zerline's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw is Kaepernick. He'll get this one to Patrick. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Click on, boy.
Tim Patrick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Click on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Prescott. Flush to his right.
Row.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, he'll find Lamb. That's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A gain of 12 on the play brings up 3rd and long.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
Why do they do that? Why don't they continue to run?
They were more than prepared for that one.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this
I don't
is
know why I
going to
threw
be
that. I'm
intercepted.
hitting the wrong fucking button.
Able to get there and pick it. And he's free going down the left
we do
side.
stupid
It's a
shit
foot
like that
race.
every fucking game.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
I do stupid shit like that all the time. I need to stop. It's not there.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now Kaepernick. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet, what am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this.
How?
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Bro, man, quarterback. I just don't get why it's so difficult in this league to throw.
Interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception.
Oh, man, it's so difficult to throw in this league. I don't see why.
And instead created a second one.
That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Don't get it.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain.
It's over. It's over.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Jump that shit, boy.
And the Broncos defense has a touchdown.
Dang, still trash.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Good vocabulary, sir.
Thank God I
well done.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 14-10. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Going for the deep ball. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
All day, every day.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And finding a lane, he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
The kick by McManus is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Draymond Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line.
With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And McManus able to put it through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach, when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. To throw is Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper.
What kind of route? Wow, who runs that route? Who runs that zig?
He gets this down to the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Come on now.
Throwing, Prescott. Steps away to his left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Fourth down, Prescott.
How does he catch that?
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Why you pick a play with there's 2 seconds left, you dumb fuck? Come on now.
So a moment to
Damn,
catch our
man. Get
collective
me out my
breath
element
after the
now.
4th down conversion. You are watching
damn,
the
they would fucking do
NFL
that.
on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Elliott. Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Why is my guy not playing the flats over there? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Why is he not playing flats?
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a
I'm
positive
putting the
play
guys in
because that was a
perfect
take what
position
you
to
can
make
get
plays.
situation.
They just don't want to
Got
do
out
it.
to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Oh, he bowls over him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game.
I'm playing the fucking flats over there.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Game is
The
ass,
job from
man.
here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Second down and goal. Prescott feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Mike Purcell able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Prescott. And it's caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin 4th quarter. You're going. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll get
There's like no way to stop the
touchdown,
quarterback.
Cowboys.
There's really not.
Dak Prescott.
Damn, man, this motherfucker should have threw like 3 interceptions on this drive.
And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game.
Dude's like
again.
fucking bomb. He ain't good.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
So tired of this game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready
You
to
got people in
start
the
their
chat
next
talking
drive.
shit that they
After
good
the
and all this
touchdown
other
we
bullshit.
just saw,
This game is
we have a
ass.
brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They try to
nobody's blocking anybody, man.
They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Nobody blocks a goddamn soul in this fucking game.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now Kaepernick. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself at this point,
Like, look how slow that ball is when he throws
aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all
These
gas,
motherfuckers
no
luck.
breaks,
They better be fucking lucky I don't have a
lever to
quarterback.
pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree
See,
with you.
he's supposed to be. Why is he not guarding his dude, though? Like, I just don't get it.
They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's got Elliott. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
This guy, there's something I'm not doing right with this game. I need to figure it out. Maybe I'm a running team. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position.
Like, I have 5 turnovers. That should be points. That should be 35 points right there.
Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice will be a whole lot of fun for them.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Maybe we just ass. I don't know. Maybe this team is just not good.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. Broken tackle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Kaepernick to throw. Buying time to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. To throw is Kaepernick. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds here.
Man, bullshit.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
I'm not doing no outro.
Really
this game is
by their
just
defense,
ass. I don't
forcing
have time
3
for it.
turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
We ain't winning no Super Bowl, I tell you that.
and what I mean by that is in the
Not
old
with,
days,
not with the quarterback situation we
pitching
have right now.
shutouts was big time.
No.
That was paramount. But the big thing was holding
No
people
way.
down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Broncos, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the struggles intensify as they drop
I
to
don't have
2
X
and
factors
6
like
now on
everybody
the
else does. I
year.
can't
And they'll be at home
cheese
for
with
one next
the X
week
factors.
as
So
the Atlanta
I'm
Falcons.
legit having to play regular Madden ball because my only X factor is fucking hurt. It's ridiculous. I still don't see how Justin Simmons is not a superstar at least, but you know. But you know, what the fuck do I know? I know this game is ass. I tell you that. I know that much. But I keep playing because you know I like football. It's the only reason I continue to play. But I'll tell you what, it's gonna be a lot of moves in the off season. I think the only guys not that are untouchable is Surtain and Judy. That's how I'm feeling right now. Man, do I have a quarterback in free agency? Shit, I go get Case Keenum and see what the fuck he can do. I don't know, y'all. This is just horrible. It's horrible. And I try to say I don't make excuses, but my goodness gracious. See, we got the number 7 passing offense in this league with no quarterback. Let that sink in. We got third defense in the league. I don't know how, but we do. Number 10 offense. So, number 7 defense. We're there. We just gotta execute better, but that's okay. I'm not gonna make. See, and then this guy said you decent, bro. Anyways, guys, I hate when people talk trash. You asked, blah blah. They gave me a generic playbook. Well, say something we could start over. Bottom line, why complain about your playbook? You know what playbook you have. The first drive, say, hey, I got the wrong playbook. Let's start over. I respect that. I'll start over. But don't try to make that excuse of why you threw all these damn picks. Okay, especially the picks that clearly weren't even open. Like I didn't jump it, you know, It wasn't no Madden glitch where I just jumped it. You just threw the ball there. Come on now, stop. And he talking about, bro, this season he don't, man. Of course you don't care. You're 2-6. Of course you don't care. Let's do it. I see. I gotta finish packing. I gotta finish packing. They getting me out my element.